Here's an acoustic version for High Voltage by ACDC. First thing you do is play E5s, just like that. That's the intro. And then you play a D5. And then with your little finger, you play the C sharp, which is the 4th fret of the A string. And then you play 2 A5 chords. You play that whole lot 4 times. Then you go into this section, which is something that every guitarist should know. You're playing an A5, and then you go to the 4th fret, which is an A6, which is the 6th note of the A, and then there's the next fret, which would be the 7th. So you would do this. If I leave the A string out, you would just get this. With the A string. Then when it gets to the verses, if you've got an acoustic guitar where the 12th fret meets the body, it is a bit of a struggle, but you can do it. So all you do is just place your hand against there, and you're playing with your first finger. You play the 12th to the 13th. Just like that on the G string, on the 3rd string. You can hammer, or you can pick it. And then you get your first finger and you flatten right across the first 2 strings of E and B. And you just do 2 of these. Typical rock and roll little movement. And you go down 2 frets, because that's in E, so you go down to the D, so you go from 10 to 11, and then flatten across the 10th fret, and that's in D. Then back up. Then it goes down to the A, which is exactly the same movement, so you go from the 5 to the 6 on the 3rd string, and then flatten off the 2 strings on the 5th fret. Then there's a neat little section there which you need to do, which goes from the 7 up to speed. So that's 7, 5, 6, and then those 2. So if I just play that whole section there for the verses. So there you go, there's some little bits you can work on for High Voltage. That's a combination of Malcolm Young's part and Angus Young's part. So you can play that on acoustic guitar. Have fun.